Huge progress today, guys. A lot of good things happened. I ended up having to spend a great portion of time today uh, getting things kind of together because they finally approved my packet. This was, I think, the fifth time I put it through. I would have to double check. I think it was the fifth time. They finally approved it, which means a video will be coming soon with the template included. That will be of great benefit because it will have every single thing highlighted that you need to input. And if it does need a summary, like some of the things I had to redo because they wanted it done a different way at the VA. So that packet I'll be going through that pretty soon. It should be sometime in the next couple of days. Because I do want to get some gameplays out. I want to actually take my time with this. I don't want it to be like a 10-minute. It might be 10 minutes. It depends on how long. I just don't want it to be like an unscripted thing. You know what I mean? I want it to have some actual thought put into it. I got a text actually from the VA today saying that I needed to make an account with it's LSGS. It's the claims department, I guess. I thought it was a scam, so I had to call them, of course. I called the VA to make sure that this was not a scam, which it wasn't. I just they gave me the information. I had to make an account, sign in, do all that stuff. They listed 5 specialties that I have to go see based off of all my paperwork, the claims that I was making, as well as just my health record in general. 5 separate specialties. A couple of them are going to be dealing with a couple of issues. And then I have to do an appointment with their general compensation thing. I'm guessing it's like an in-processing into their process type of deal. Just like with anything in military, you have to have like an in-processing into whatever thing that you're doing, unfortunately. But this is a huge win because I couldn't get them to accept my paperwork before, and now it is definitely being received. I have to call them tomorrow. I was trying to make the appointments for this online. I guess you have to call them to get them made. At least I'm going to have to. There was no option to like make appointments. There was no slots, nothing. So I have the number. I'm going to call them tomorrow. It should all be fine. The thing that's kind of surprising to me is it said I might have to go 100 or more miles away for a couple of these. So if that is the case, I'll let you guys know ahead of time that I'm going to be away for a day or two or however long I have to be gone for. I will just have to play that one by ear because I'm near like a major hub for this kind of processing thing. I'm thinking it won't have to be that far away, but then again, you never know. So, huge win there. I'm going to still record a gameplay. I had wanted to do one today. I just got super busy with that. But I am very glad to be moving on with this process because it means I'm that much closer to getting to the things that I need to get taken care of for this working abroad thing, for all of this other stuff, because that was all put on hold for this past year. Again, I had schooling to finish, so it's not like it was exactly burdened down by this for a lot of that time. I just graduated February 1st and I barely got the certificate last week or the week before, I forget. So it is huge steps in the right direction. As I said before, there will be a video where I explain filling out that packet so that anybody who's having issues with it, you won't hopefully have as many issues as I did in getting it approved. My goal is just getting everybody through the process as easily as possible, because I'll be honest with you, like I was pretty close to giving up on it, which would have sucked because then I would have missed out on the opportunity to possibly get insurance back, which I don't currently have and which I would definitely like to have going forward. And once I'm through the entire process, I'll make videos periodically. I don't want that to be the focus of the channel. I would like to have this channel be more focused around fun things and just having a good time with gameplays. But this is also something that is very important to me. I used to be a medic. I want people to be taken care of, and we're just not given the right information sometimes as service members. So I want to provide as much assistance as I can with that. So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. If I don't know the answer, I know people who are still in the Army, who are still medics. I can ask them, they can ask their providers. We can try to get as much things together for you as we possibly can. Again, please do not put your personal information in comments. Do not dox yourself. No medical information should be put out into the public. My things that I'm putting out, I'm trying to keep as generalized as possible. If there's anything that like I feel would be valuable for you guys to have, I will of course do everything I can to make that public. But please do not do that for yourself. Do not put your own information out there, because people will unfortunately use that for their own means. And they very hardly ever have good intentions with that information. So as this goes on, I will let you guys know what kinds of updates I have, if there's updates to the process that weren't there before, maybe, or maybe there's things that I think would be valuable for you guys to have going forward as I go through this process. I will of course update you. I'll have like a section on the channel dedicated to this kind of thing, because as I said before, it might not be the main focus of the channel to talk about this stuff, but it is very important to me personally that you guys have these resources if you do need them. And if you aren't a veteran, if you're not somebody who's going through these processes, this is not something that is going to be like every day. It's going to be, when I do have things like this, normally I'll try to have like a regular video and this. I'm not trying to alienate anyone, is what I'm trying to say. I want to have content for everybody. But that's all I have for today. I will be back tomorrow. As you may have seen on the channel, I did update the banner. It's not complete yet. I would like to add more to it, but it is an improvement on the old one, I think. So I will see you guys next time. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about the channel if you want to. And I will be back with more gameplays, funny voices in those gameplays, hopefully more helpful videos like this. And I will see you guys next time.